You know, everybody hears about B12 helping to create energy within your system, but B12 is an amazing vitamin. As a matter of fact, B12 is the largest and most complex vitamin currently known to man because it truly is involved in the metabolism of every cell in your body. And when you understand this, you understand that it's just not making energy, folks. It's doing a lot of other things. Now let's backtrack for just a second and talk about a study that was done by Tufts University. It was done over 17 years ago. So things have come a long way since then, and we have a lot of additional information. But this is when a very large study was done that reported that at least 40% of the population is B12 deficient. Now that's an enormous number. And this was based on the current standards of what the medical community thinks that we should have on a daily basis for vitamin B12. The interesting part about this study, or what I should say the more interesting part about this study, was that many of the subjects who tested normal for B12 levels, so their levels came back completely normal, they experienced a therapeutic effect when supplemented with B12. This really makes you wonder if the bar for B12 is too low. If the normal levels that they think people should fall into that quote-unquote normal are just too low, and that far more people could benefit from additional B12. So let's talk for just a second here about the symptoms of a B12 deficiency. Because when you hear this list, or when you look this up online, oh my gosh, the list is so long, you don't quite know. You say, well, I fit into about 10 of those, 10 of those 30 categories. So I think it's pretty clear I might need a little extra B12, right? So a decline in strength, low energy, we know that one, loss of vision, or your vision worsening, irritability, difficulty sleeping, huge one, right? Brain fog or confusion, forgetfulness, and one of the biggest ones, tingling in the arms and the legs. So neuropathy, issues with neuropathy, issues with carpal tunnel, all these things can very well come from a B12 deficiency. And when you see the list of diseases that a B12 deficiency can contribute to, it's really, really alarming to see all the different things that can come to be due to a B12 deficiency.